Hi everyone, me again. I've just put a review of the Martin Booth on YouTube if you want to check that one out. Just going to follow up now. This is the Pod hd500. Really cool piece of kit which I've had for a little while now. I had an hd500 first just for a bit of fun and was just completely blown away with how good the sounds are on this. So in the end I kind of upgraded it, swapped it for a 500, which same unit, same sounds, just you can program it, you can change just about everything on it, which is really cool. It's taken me a bit longer to kind of get this one sorted out because it is you can change everything, whereas the 300 is very much plug in and play. So there are a few things on here which take a bit of time to get used to. The manual's pretty good, but there are some things that it doesn't tell you, which can take ages to work out. But if you go on the line6 forum, you can get pretty much most of the answers that you need. I'm going to show you very quickly what I've got in terms of banks. This is kind of my live setup, the live user bank. So the sounds, I'm playing quite loud today. Sounds at a bedroom level are probably too trebly, but of course anyone who plays live knows that when you turn stuff up it sounds totally different. So I've kind of set it up to do that. So I've kind of basically got two clean sounds, two heavy sounds. Here's my basic clean sound, which is very simple, just delay. It's going into two Dr. Z heads, which are just basically totally clean, and two 2x10 cabs, so it's running in stereo. The actual amp model, I think, on that one is, I believe that's just a Fender, I think the Fender clean sound, going into probably, I think it's the Vox cabs, and then into the Dr. Z heads, and it's in terms of setting, it's the combo front setting, which you can specify. So yeah, but that's kind of the basic clean sound. I can add on this, I can add my chorus sound. Some extra delay, so you kind of get that ping pong effect. That's a bit of reverb. Compressor's quite handy as well sometimes. Simple sort of sound. My heavy sound, okay, pretty heavy this. That's basically it's the boogie tread plate tone. Which is really the best tone I've found going into a clean valve amp. The other tones don't seem to work out very well. Recording absolutely fantastic, but going into the clean combo don't really work for me. The tread really good, really simple. Again, a bit of delay on there, and that's pretty much how I have it. And then lead tone wise, just same thing, but obviously I can up the volume on it. Really simple. Firmware version, that's 1.1, firmware version 1.1. I upgraded to 1.2 and I just didn't like it, couldn't get on with it at all. It totally killed the boogie sound for me. There's a lot of chatter on the support forum about it, people saying, kind of agreeing, disagreeing, what have you. You just kind of you go with what works for you. It just didn't work for me, so I rolled it back to 1.1, which was really easy using the line6 Monkey. Yeah, I mean, I've got all kinds of cool things on that particular patch. I can use my volume pedal to do a bit of silliness. So I'm using it to do stupid stuff like that. I can do the kind of the basic stuff. So I have the kind of the same sounds, but just in banks with a few varieties. So again, same heavy sound. Set up on there, so you can switch between the wah and your volume pedal kind of settings. Really cool machine. Just to show you, I mean, how close you can get to some things. If I can find it, where is it? I think it's in one of these somewhere. Where is it? Not that one. Give me a second. I will find it. Somewhere, he says. Ah, there it is. That's the one. So check this. This kind of shows you what it can do. Impression there, but you know that's a pretty close kind of sound. That's the two amps there. That was the Vox AC30 as the Edge uses. Divide by 13. A bit of compression, 2 delays. One on just sort of standard. One on I think dotted thirds and quarter notes or whatever, or what have you. Took a lot of time to get close to sound, but a really close kind of sound, I think. So yeah, really cool device this. Recording really good. Got some great sounds out of it recording. Playing live though, like I say, it's the first piece of digital gear that I've ever had that really kind of nails the true sort of organic tone. Before this I had a really crazy pedal board with just some fantastic pedals on, love pedals, and just real top quality stuff, really good cables, everything. This to me is as good as, but in many ways better, because it's so much simpler, and I'm back to just, you know, one tap on there changes everything. So plug this into a really good clean amp, and it just sounds fantastic. Really knockout sound. So there it is, Pod hd500. Thank you.